So hi guys, finally I'm here up with my third video. So yeah, if you want to get noticed by any FANG company or mostly let's talk about Google. So Google is a very important company. It's the Alphabet is the parent company of Google and it is recognized as one of the monopoly in the industry. Okay, so many people thrive to get an internship or a FT full-time offer from Google and get their career kick started from there, and it's not that easy to get into Google, but yeah, Google gives you a lot of chances. So one of those chances comes up this February, and that is Google Hashcode 2021. So yeah, in this video we'll talk about that. Let's get started.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will tell you about Google Hashcode 2021. Google Hashcode 2021 is a competitive coding event organized every year by Google. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or a pro or somewhere in middle. Google has always ensured that these events are as entertaining as possible for everyone. So, if you are a developer, a student, a person looking for internship or a full-time role, this is the place where you should be. Before moving forward, do ensure you have subscribed to my channel and press the bell icon so that you do not miss any update. The competition has problems created by Google engineers themselves, which makes it more interesting. And when you talk about Google, you definitely mean business. The competition has a catch, and that is you do not have to take part alone, but a team is a must. So the basic question is, why Google Hashcode, or why should we even consider participating? So let me be very clear about the answer here. The answer or the participation criteria lies in the benefits it gives you. Excelling in Hashcode gives you an opportunity to get an internship or a full-time offer from Google. And it does not end here, but other organizations, when scan your resume or CV, look for such participations and scores, and this makes you stand out from the crowd. So this year, the event is being organized online due to the new normal, the pandemic. You have to participate in a team of 2 to 4 members. The age limit to participate is 16 years. There's no language or tech stack barrier. You can use any language you're comfortable with, like C, Python, C++, Java, etc. But my personal suggestion is for you to use OOP concept compatible language and the one with faster compiling speed, like C++ or Java. The last date to register for this event is February 22nd, 2021, 4:30 p.m. IST, and the first round, that is the qualification round, takes place on February 25th, 2021 at 11 p.m. IST. There are some basic rules for this competition and Google follows them strictly, so do read them. One rule I would like to highlight is you are allowed to use online resources like blogs, documentations while solving the problem, but you cannot ask for help outside your team. Do go through the FAQs for more comprehensive details. Google Hashcode, it's more like an hackathon where you have to solve a real world problem. But here you do not develop an app or a hardware. You solve a competitive coding problem. It's not directly a dynamic problem or something. You'll have to think more. So the problem is usually an optimization problem in which you get 4 hours to solve. So yeah, I know you want to know the last year problems which Google gave during this event. So what you can do is you can go to the website, and Google maintains an archive where you can find the old problems, and then you can solve them and get to know what kind of problems will you get for this year. While I was in my college years, there was a basic doubt in my mind always. What if you only know basics of a language and not more than that? Should I participate, or should any one of us participate in these competitions when we know that we can't excel that much. So I would say that yes, you should participate. It will give you an enormous amount of experience, which is very helpful in your next years when you participate or you participate in another competitions. This boosts your confidence and also let you know where you stand, what all skills you need to gain, and how much hard work more is required by you. So you should definitely participate. So now let us see what should you try learning for having a better score in the competition. So these are few things which you could learn. First of all is data structures. So the basic data structures like lists, dictionaries, or you can say maps, etc., graphs, trees. These are some basic structures which you should know so that it is easier for you to solve the problems. Other than this, there are some basic mathematics which you will require and which can make your problems easier, like probability ratios or even other optimization techniques. If you know, it would help you a bit to easily simplify the problem. Other than that, always know some basic algorithms which you can fit in the problem. Either it can be a sorting or searching or graph algorithms, and this will reduce your solution a lot. The chances to optimize your solution is better. Other than that, you should know the basic concept of OOP, object-oriented programming, because when you're using languages like C++ or Java, and when you know OOP concept, it helps you a lot while coding. So STL and loops are also those concepts which you should know while coding. Other than that, if you know something about the coding environment, how the competitive coding environment is, it's always a plus point. Let me give you two important advice, or you can say two important tricks which could help you to excel or stand out in this competition. During this competition, you need to think strategically. Okay, so whenever you get a problem, when you have a team of 4, divide the team into 2. Okay, so each team will have 2 participants. Each of the team should solve the problem with a different approach. So then at the end you will have 2 different approaches, and when you pass the test cases, each of the approach will have different numbers of test cases passed usually. So what you can do is you can decide later which approach is better, and then you can optimize it. Also, what happens is when you start optimizing and when you have thought of a different approach already, it helps you to see if you can merge those 2 approaches and get a better solution. So the second tip which I would like to give you is to find a pattern in the test cases. Usually whenever test cases are formed, a person forming a test cases will have a pattern in his mind while creating those test cases. So if you are able to exactly know what the pattern is, or just roughly know what the pattern is, it could help you to get an optimized solution and pass most of the test cases. So these 2 important tips will always help you to stand out in any competitive coding competition. So do keep this in mind. So yeah, that's all for today what I have for Google Hashcode. If you have any doubts, any query, put it down in the comment section and I'll answer it as soon as possible. Thank you guys. Do like, share and subscribe my video, and stay connected with me on Instagram and LinkedIn. See you soon. Bye guys.